Welcome everyone!
Hello.
We are the Grin brothers and we're continuing our playthrough of Pokémon Sword.
It has many hidden capabilities, such as fingertips.
It has many capabilities, such as fingers, beer, and toes. No, stop beer!
Now it's learnt how to shoot people.
It's weird that when it learns liquidation at the same time it learns snipe shot.
Yeah, like why would you ever use liquidation?
The user ignores the effects of opposing Pokemon's moves.
Admittedly, our physical... Don't we have a boosted attack nature or something?
Yeah, we do.
I was going to say, our physical attack is surprisingly high.
Yeah, I figured it would start to outpace it by this point because of a special attack.
Goodbye, Water Pulse.
Mm. Besides, our moveset is actually pretty good going for it at the moment. Has the ability to run away and now shoot things from a distance. It's like we're using a Pokemon Kiris.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's a shame you're wearing shoes. This whole arena's matted.
Thank you for the battle. I will now shake your feet.
Oh, of course, I've seen that image. It's weird.
Facing you.
And yeah, at the same time, you and Kiris are actually got, use your legs to the point where you could probably do that with someone.
Yeah. As
weird as it be.
Battling against you and your team. I hadn't expected it, but it made my heart dance. That's sounding pretty gay, you know.
You gay? No.
What are you gay?
Don't make such talk. Leon will hunt me down.
Thank you again. Take the fighting badge.
Your outfit's weird, I know.
I didn't realise that she was like that much taller than your character. Why is she?
I don't like how it's missing one of the...
Why is she holding her elbow like that?
I'm not used to using my arms, only my legs.
I hope that you'll meet many more trainers and have many more matches in the future. Well, I'm not going to just drop dead. And I hope that
this was just purely based off the gym battle, but somehow we managed to end up having level 36s purely from the gym battle alone.
Yes. And we have revenge.
And we went in under level. That's how ridiculous it is.
Thank you, but...
Quick question is... We've realised how weird it is. Quick question, is Hat slow?
It's not fast.
Like, I don't know whether revenge would revenge be better than Brick Break?
I mean, we got to think that...
Let's see, what was... Only 61, that is pretty low compared to everyone else. I mean, obviously
it's unevolved
yeah.
is the main thing.
We have to replace a move for Taunt for a while anyway.
Yeah, which will probably be Attract, so I'm not going to bother reteaching Detect. I am going to go relearn
I do think Attract was a
Stockpile.
better strategy than Detect anyway.
Technically no, Detect would have given us more benefit.
No, because you can't bulk up at the same as Detect.
Yeah, but it would have been the leftover heals.
Okay.
We'd have gained more healing in the long run.
Wow, look! Oh gosh, Yamper does actually reappear more often than I remembered.
Yeah. Looks like my Yamper really likes you, huh? I don't remember who did the voice.
Looks like my Yamper really likes you, huh? Anyway, we've run into each other a good time. I've managed to stray off from Leon, so I don't have to make a sandwich for a while.
I've managed to hit you with a cutscene!
You know the mural here in Stow-on-side? You mean the one that looks like just graffiti? Yeah, that one.
Damn Banksy.
Set to tell the story of the Gala hero. So that's what's here today. Is actually a replica of the ancient art that used to be here. So it's not even the actual one. So, okay, I'm just going to warn you in advance. I'm going to get very angry at this moment.
That's fine. Kaboom.
Like, really? You could have shook the screen. You could have made the sound. You have sound effects.
What in the world was that? Sounds like it came from the direction of the ruins, too.
That was just someone saying kaboom.
Let's have a look. Not like it could potentially be a terrorist attack and endanger our lives.
No, I like this. Finally. Let us actually get involved in a terrorist situation. Everyone ever trainer gets to.
You're not supposed to get involved with terrorist attacks.
Everyone else gets to, though. All the other countries'
and how much
trainers
PTSD do you think they have, Liam?
Are you kidding? They willed gods now.
We get a god anyway without the PTSD. There's not much point putting Hat at the front, is there? Also, how nice of them to level us up. Also, yeah, we're going to be over-leveled for the next gym. There's literally no way for us to avoid it.
Unless we start trying to avoid the trainers as best. Actually, no, because even like the gym train, it makes no sense. It's 2 levels difference. Why?
Stockpile.
Counter was surprisingly useful, but it doesn't fit.
Counter is a really good move. So is Mirror Coat. People just don't use it.
To be fair, the reliance on Counter Miracle is what brought the end to Wobbuffet.
Yeah, but like people don't even use it on like Mew. And it's like you can use it really well on Mew, and you can now have Mirror Coat as an egg move.
Mm.
Like the only way it'd be better is if you could. Can we just leave?
It'd be nice. But yeah, you know, I always like sort of watching some of these like challenges and such, just to see, or like, you know, Nuzlocke, just often to see the end of things and see what team gets built
No,
up.
they're still there.
You're trying to check for the pop-in.
Yeah, it is there, but it's like covered up by the like veil
Also,
of darkness.
It's funny how fog isn't available until post-game, because
In
I don't think
England.
people realise how foggy England is.
Yeah,
Like,
we've had like
the park-
Silent Hill and fog for like the
yeah.
past 4 days.
Yes, I was at the park the other day on the building site, just looking over at the park. It really did just look like a scene out of Silent Hill with the occasional child.
I read that with an R in it.
Cap, cap. Rap, rap.
No, an R in it, along with the other letters.
Oh, okay.
I was like, that's not appropriate for a kid's game!
So it showed 3 different times and get them all wrong.
Sonia,
What's going on up there? Small child, you go instead.
what happened to your Yamper? Where did it go?
He ran off the edge. They don't have
this
proper
is not
rails.
safe.
Ah, that's why you don't see Yamper again.
You do. Yamper does appear again.
Destroy it.
Wait.
You
was just like-
orphan voice.
Destroy it! Destroy it all! We're gonna find them wishing stars!
Plus, this is graffiti anyway. It should be removed in the first place. I'd be really
It'd be a lot
seriously.
easier if it was a chimney.
It's such a
We
garish
gotta
colour
bring
as
the
well.
chairman more wishing stars if we want to please him.
I'm surprised this hasn't caused anyone epilepsy.
I want to be loved. If you're truly the chairman's Pokemon, then you should feel grateful for this chance to help him.
I'm just an elephant.
Although I also
Alright,
do
cool.
not want the world to end, so
I've
yes.
seen enough, so see.
Yeah. I don't want to get involved in this.
What?
This is highly illegal.
Does... Wait.
I've seen you before. Are you a gym challenger?
Okay, no, they. I was gonna say, did they just like reset the dialogue to before the event?
No, just that one backpacker.
Can I just?
Sonia, do
Damn it, I
something!
couldn't even talk to Sonia. I'm not standing that way,
Oh my,
Bede.
you again.
How did I get
Do you
here?
think you'd start collecting wishing stars now and get in Chairman's favour?
No.
No, not really.
That's the way things is it? I'll kill you! No one will stand in my way of being loved!
I'm an orphan. I know how to shag someone easy.
Dude, I swept your entire team with a single bird.
You ever guess what my Pokemon are?
Are they psychic types?
Darn it, you guessed my Pokemon.
Go, my pile of jello!
It's more appetizing than the gravy used to have at the school.
Let's do this and raise our special defense a little. I don't think it'll help, but...
It's kind of weird that charge.
Oh my god, what a change
It's
to
quite so,
defense.
you know,
Use Psybeam.
Like, it feels like you could, like, I'm not. How much does charge actually raised by? Is there a point to using Thundershock into? Oh, yeah, it's defensive Pokemon, isn't it? Not a special defensive Pokemon.
I've already seen you more than enough to judge you and your team's abilities.
Oh,
So
no.
respond to your special attack Reflect.
Are you feeling okay, Bede?
No.
How did we get here? How are we on Route 6?
You mean, well, oh yeah, I was supposed to be. Oh no, okay, this is actually pretty smart.
Except we can just, like, brick break with Hat if we really wanted.
Wouldn't it be funny if he had, like, had light clay on?
Wouldn't it be funny if trainers used items?
Yeah.
Like held items? Ooh, Psy Shock. That's a bit of a douche move.
Bede just starts the fight by throwing X items into his Pokemon. Yeah, the next Pokemon after defending his Pokemon, he just starts throwing X special attacks onto it whilst the reflecting light screens are up.
Be sensible.
How wants to learn the move Taunt!
Forget a move. Goodbye Attract.
The great move of Taunt.
Taunt is actually meta.
Really?
Yeah,
I've
because
never-
it stops walls.
Oh, I
What
guess.
would we do
Well, how many wolves do you encounter in the main
in the
game?
actual main game? Like none.
Go, small golf child.
Oh, we
I'm
still
not
got
even sure.
the beaks, so...
I'm I'm still not even sure if you're a Pokemon, blah.
Please free me.
Oh yeah, it is also defensive.
Yeah, it's just... Oh, and Rock. Tomb?
That's interesting coverage for something it's not weak to.
Oh, and Reflect Aura.
Okay, so
Well, if he uses Rock Tomb again, it's not really going to do anything. Fake Tears.
you're in the lead.
I know, I felt pity for you.
I mean... Yeah, actually, no, there's no reason to use Fake Tears. I'm going to swap.
Yeah, because he's the lower level one anyway. So
Wait. Come back, Amalga Steve. To be fair,
time for a fight between small children setting up smaller children.
I would also...
I mean, it is basically that. It's small children setting up other smaller children to fight.
I would also probably cry if I saw Amalga Steve. Psychic is like one of the only types that Psychic resists, so... Really? Is this your strategy? Just crying? Do you need therapy, Bede? Does your Gothorita need therapy? Razzle dazzle.
Well, don't worry. It's now at peace.
Dead.
You just threw glare in its eyes, not killed it.
I know what I mean.
Thank you for leveling up, Harry.
Can I be of use now?
One day. To be fair, Harry could have sweeped this team, but he's too high a level. But I do need to swap because of,
Fake tears.
yeah, so...
You've never seen this before.
I guess.
Although weirdly, although special defenses are low point with Harry or Jesse.
Yeah, it's mostly just to reset the stat deficit.
And even then, you still did nothing, Hatteram.
Must resist! Oh, also, I want to point out...
My
partner's move is simply splendid when you say...
Psybeam.
How did you figure out it was Simon?
There should be like a TM move or something. Come on, don't just throw, cutscene dialogue at like random stuff. Make it important.
You'll never see this next spell coming! Death Side!
Is it Death Side? Death! Ah, damn it!
Also,
Funny enough, I kept thinking of that idea, and it just elaborated to the point where Mantis just basically became a Pokemon theme thing. Like the mushroom guy, all of the mushrooms are actually just mushroom-based Pokemon. Go Shroomish!
the,
And Seke with the Bahaha, just everyone just thinking, it's the Baha Pokemon!
Oh my god. Right.
Oh,
One, we should
Avalanche.
probably get rid of Pluck.
Yeah. Or Rock Blast, because Rock Blast hasn't been very useful for us,
Rock
has it?
Blast has been kind of garbage.
You miss half the time with it.
I forget we don't get stabbed with it. Right. I watched clips from one of the recent episodes of Black Clover. And it was promotions being handed out. But the king was involved in it this time.
Yeah.
And so promotions got handed out to like Fuegoleon, Soul, Yuno, and some of the others, and they gave a blanket promotion to all the Magic Knights involved
Yeah.
of like one rank. A lot of people got angry, but because they're not very smart, they're like, why didn't the Black Bulls get recognition? It's like they can't because of the legal issues.
Yeah.
Yuno gets promoted to Senior Magic Knight rank 1.
Oh, wow.
So he is now the same rank as Langris.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
So, but he just doesn't have the title of
Vice
Vice Captain. And, that's cool and all. And then the king interrupts in anger, being like, this is an outcry! And the other's like, what? And he's like, all these promotions being handed out, but you've overlooked the most important person in this whole war. And starts doing like a little speech. Now, of course, my first thought is like he wants to draw attention to himself. But he was like, you're ignoring the one person who did the greatest job, Seke! And it's like, Seke's like, oh god.
No, how much did he get ranked up by?
He's the same rank as Yuno.
That makes sense, because, spoiler here for the very latest chapter, they do a sort of, they're finishing up the training, so they do a screenshot of the group ready to take on the Clover Kingdom. So you got a lineup of each of the captains, Yuno, Langris, And then the baggy goes Seki's all like, ah!
Yeah.
As he's armored up with everyone else in like about this charge into the Spade Kingdom. Sorry.
Yeah, he got promoted to the same rank because the king was like,
he saved my life.
he dashed through the enemy fire and protected me when no one else was. In fact, some magic knights even attacked me. And then it just cuts to Yami and Jack being like, heh, no idea what he means by that. Neither.
I think you mean Death Side!
And like, Seke's having a like mental breakdown. And he like looks up and he's like, oh god, they all hate me, they're going to kill me, as all the captain's death stare at him, and he like makes up a speech on the spot like, I'll do my best to show my skill at this rank and protect the Clover Kingdom.
What I really like,
little claps, and he's like, oh thank god I'm not gonna die today.
What I really like is that Seke has improved as a person throughout, whilst he's still got that same personality. He's actually, you know, like for instance him being happy that, you know, oh hey, and hat evolves. Now I can actually be useful. You're evolving into a grappler. Damn it!
I think my favourite comment was someone being like,
I do love the colour schemes, but it's
strange how they changed so much.
Is their shiny just the colour schemes reversed?
His shiny, I think, is white and orange.
Yeah, that's really cool. I think more Pokemon should do that with their shiny colour schemes, where it's just reversed to what they evolve.
A body made up of nothing but muscle makes the grappling moves this Pokemon performs with its tentacles tremendously powerful. It's also 5'3".
Yeah, there's a sign at work, there's a sort of gate at work for the cars, which I realised you couldn't get through because it only allows for vehicles of 7'1".
If
You just bang your head on it.
I'm not that tall. Right, so we're getting rid of Taunt.
Yeah. It's,
The
the target is... It's only 3 turns.
only 3 turns. But
Yeah, I thought it was 5 back in the day.
It means they can't stealth rock or anything like that. Or
The thing is,
toxic
though,
spam.
You know,
Octolock.
Grapplock isn't fast, so...
Octolock,
And usually
meanwhile-
Stealth Rock would be the first move.
The thing is, this Pokemon would be so much better if they just made it defensive.
Like, I thought that was the intention behind it.
Because Octolock is a really good move on a tanky Pokemon.
Like, I feel with certain Pokemon, they think that they, you know, based on either their design or their typing, that they have to be a certain way. You know, like with Haterni, how it's supposed to be a physical Pokemon.
Yeah.
But why? How could this be? How could someone like you get in my
I
way?
don't know, probably because you're on a monotype team.
I was the only one. I was the one chosen by the chairman. I was the one who was to defeat the champion. Sorry, chimney soot.
I'm one of the elite, someone who can show the future of the Galar region. Do you want us all to die?
Well, maybe you should lead off with we could all die. Oleana here.
Yeah, I don't remember.
You did
her
the voice of Oleana.
I know, she's just like a bondage slave.
What would a bondage slip?
Batman! I wonder what you were up to when you asked to borrow Chairman Rose's copper jar.
Which I gave you for some reason.
I can't believe you were trying to use the Chairman's Pokemon to destroy a historical
We
site
just went. We
that
just went
I
over it,
told you to do.
which we just went over. Isn't a historical site. People just said
Who
it's a
cares
replica.
if some ancient ruin when the next 1,000 years...
He's got a fair point.
Exactly.
Did you stand in the path of a Pokemon's simple beam or something?
That is
How
actually a
do you
pretty good
expect to support the chairman with that sort of thinking?
She's a bondage slave. How do you think she supports me?
Young Bede. It pains me to have to say this, but I am truly disappointed. I really like that artwork. You know how depressing it is seeing Champion Leon in charge of things? I look at that artwork and it gives me a bit of hope. I saw the children making it. Do you know how much hope I need? I need a lot of hope these days. I saw talent in you. You reminded me a little bit of myself back when I was young, except you were poor. That's why I sent you to a trainer's school, to give you a chance at success, like I did. Although they since gone
Wait, what
rid of...
was stopping Bede from going to trainer school anyway?
Poor people can't go to school. That's why you've just been sent out on your journey at 10.
Like, yeah, we don't have
But
to
trying
pay
to
for
destroy the moral,
education.
part of Galar's history. You show no love toward Galar, except you showed love towards Galar by trying to protect the future of Galar. So it's...
Yeah, Rose, a bit hypocritical.
Like, it doesn't make any sense.
No.
Like, this angers me. Yeah, okay, click on. I thought that was going to be a response.
I didn't expect that reaction. You know, given
right.
we're trying to save the entire, oh, you disqualified me from the champ challenge, but you're the one who endorsed me.
Yeah, that's why I can disqualify you. I can just redact my endorsement.
There are hundreds of different ways we can sort this out, like preventing the end of the world.
Why are you choosing the worst possible option?
I mean, I could just send you for prison. What you did is technically illegal. Challenger Bede, I'll be taking those wishing stars you have gathered to... Wait, how did he even gather any? He didn't break the wall. Ah, Sonia, and the other two. Terrible shame, all this. Absolute disaster.
This horrible, garish... I never wish to see us lose challengers for this sort of reason.
I much prefer it when they die, I mean. Yeah, we do what we must to keep things fair and sportsmanlike.
You know, during one of the Bede's matches, I heard the announcer say that Bede has no family and just started revealing all of his secrets for some strange, twisted reason.
Yeah, it's a bit rude of the announcer to say that.
Apparently it was Rose who took Bede under his wing, and so Bede was battling for the chairman's sake.
Thank you for the ass.
One awful turn of events. I hope this disgusting mural survived all this. Seriously, it's like the worst thing ever made, and we need to preserve it.
Wonder whose signature that is.
Oh no, that's the graffiti Leon wrote on it. Ila's not there.
No.
Ila's been
You know what's
crushed.
even better?
What?
On my other playthrough, I've got cutscenes turned off. So
Big brain time. You know what the thing image for it is like? Dun, dun, dun.
this whole thing got skipped.
Really?
Yeah, because it's a cutscene.
Okay.
Because I have cutscenes turned off. And I was very confused, but I literally forgot there was a cutscene here. And it just cut to this immediately. Like, the wall didn't come down.
Not a brilliant turn of events, but the ruins were brought into the light for us to see.
But I didn't even question it. That's how bad this game can be at times. Whereas legit, like, wasn't surprised.
Just a warning, I'm going to make this a longer episode because I'm going to rant right after this.
That's fine.
What does this tell us about Galar's legends?
I don't know, the same thing.
A sword and shield?
Pokemon.
Right, more than a hero, there's those things that appear to be Pokemon that stand out.
Why does our character not remember
Not
the
just
giant
that,
dog
but
that
those
gifted us in
Pokemon
the
appear to be
forest?
holding a sword and shield as if they were using them.
Yes. How does a dog hold a
Anything
shield?
else look interesting to you? The hero, same with tapestries.
You know,
It's the two gay people.
stoners. Hey man,
Good
I think we may have
observation.
smoked a bit much. These wolves
I
are
wonder
like,
why they was hidden. Leon hiding it away. No one must
gays
know
are
about
not
the gays.
allowed.
There really were two heroes. But if that's the case, then why only the statue at the buddy drop
Maybe the
in?
dogs are gay as well. They're all gay.
More than any statue of a hero or tapestry, these ruins made in truly ancient times must show us the real truth.
Gay people.
And which means
I don't know.
they're the same thing. There's just shield because we're a sword. Yep, I was thinking the same thing.
Glad you have some brain cells left, son.
Seems like at some point in history the sword and shield were combined with the two actual Pokemon and treated as the same thing. But then what? They just faded from history?
Leon removed them from history.
Two young heroes who seem very gay.
How
The
did
sword
this
and shield
wall
were
even
actually
get in
Pokemon.
front of it?
But why would the truth of these ruins be hidden when their stories were depicted in artwork? They never show why their truth was hidden.
Yeah, no.
With your help, you mean beads? No, with yours, bead. This is all bead.
Yeah.
Thanks. I'll give you a couple of these. So keep giving your best in the gym challenge too, okay?
Yeah. Bede never gets given credit for literally, like...
It's okay. Let me rant. It was at this point I was actually wanting to stop playing. That's how much this turn of events ticked me off.
That's fine.
Like, if I was actually a participant in the gym challenge, I would resign from the gym challenge here out of the absolute bull of all this.
Yeah.
None of it makes sense. Bede being criticised for damaging the mural on the basis of trying to preserve the history, despite how Rose's entire character is based around keeping, Galar's history alive. The fact that the history is a terrible looking, mural at that, which was actually obscuring the actual history, eh? The fact that it was Bede who did this, but Bede never actually gets the credit for it, and instead, just because you were there, you were given the credit for it? The fact that they never explain why this was hidden up? Again, the fact that
Or how.
Bede was, fired over this thing, despite how, Your trainer gets up to some shady things in general. You can use items in any match. You can clearly achieve because everyone else uses monotypes except you.
Also, later you commit breaking and entering.
Yeah, you never get faulted or criticised or arrested for any of it, whereas Bede immediately gets cancelled. Again, the whole endorsement issue in that you never had to earn your endorsement.
Oh my god, it is just cancel culture, isn't it?
And there were more points, but I'm just so ticked off by this scene in general.
Liam, we're too famous to be cancelled.
It doesn't fit in with the. It doesn't fit in with the thing. It makes no sense for the characters involved. It's never fully explained. None of the credit is properly given. B just gets it on for the sake of it.
Our character is the Amber Heard of video games.
Oh gosh! Apparently, she thinks people are being paid to criticise her. I'm wondering where my money is.
No, she's just a trash human being.
I want my money.
Same. Also, that's not even like controversial. I don't care.
Yeah, that's
Johnny
not.
Depp's in the right.
Yeah.
Poor man doesn't deserve what he's been put through.
One of his expenses a couple years back, as to why he'd lost so much money. Part of his expenses was when the taxman was adding it all up, was spent on hiring a cannon to to maintain the wishes of his deceased friend who wanted his ashes fired out of a cannon. So Johnny Depp hired a cannon to fire his friend's ashes.
That's what we call a pro gamer. Right?
But it was suddenly this sudden random drop in his finances.
I'm also going to replace Retaliate with Dig because it will work better with Octolock.
Sure, but like, if I was an actual person participating, I would have quit the Pokemon Challenge experience. Honestly, the gym challenge thing being so different from every other place is perfect for, given it's clearly based off like the Premier League, it's perfect for criticising as a corrupt system.
Yes.
And this whole endorsement thing is so just, and the fact that they don't do anything with it properly, frustrates me. And the fact that this whole scene plays out when it makes no sense for anyone involved. The fact that once again it shows Oleana more likely to be the actual villain of things.
Oh, yeah,
Oleana should 100% everything is set up so perfectly for her.
No, don't use.
Even if it does have Rose acting out of character here. And the fact that then Bede is basically out of the story for this entire time. Despite being an interesting element.
Yeah. More
interesting. Also, gosh, I
than
really
Marnie.
wish that the rivals were the two of your rivals weren't also type based.
Yeah.
Because it really does limit them.
I still don't understand why he gets rid of his psychic types.
Like, because it's not like they have full teams. I don't understand this. Like, I mean, I guess it's just to help, because the Pokemon's never been truly difficult. Aside from, like, Platinum, parts of Black and White.
Bits of Pokemon have been difficult.
Yeah, Platinum in general was just difficult all round.
And you can make a game
Emerald
difficult.
Emerald and Platinum were actually difficult.
Yeah.
At points, because they actually, thought you'd play the original game and so buffed everything with type diversity and all that. One of these is not like the other. But oh boy, that scene, I actually had to stop. I had to stop playing for a bit because of just how much it angered me.
That's fair. I don't blame
And it doesn't help that after this, with exception to the Opal scene, everything goes downhill from here.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like, basically it's after Opal, everything goes downhill because there's no way to go above Opal.
Opal is the peak of this game when it comes to characters. It's kind of annoying, like, I won't go on too much about it, but with what I've played, I really like Peonia, like Peony's daughter, but she barely does anything, and it's really annoying. And then they, try and shoehorn Marnie in some more. It's like, I don't really care at this point.
Oh, sorry for extending out to 30 minutes, but I needed my rant.
It's fine. It's not like I haven't done it before.
Okay. Cheer, everyone!
Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.